guys, it's Evie and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing a how to pass your exams revision tips thing kind of video, because I've recently started to be motivated to revise, and to be honest, it hasn't been long. I haven't been revising properly for long. But while I have been revising, I have actually picked up some tips and stuff that I thought might help you guys, because I know it's exam period right now, so it might help you. And also if you just have mini tests or end of year tests like I do, and this might help you as well. So I really hope you guys do enjoy this video. It's a little bit different, so I hope you find it interesting and I hope it helps you as well. Make sure to give it a massive thumbs up if you enjoy it, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and let's get started. Okay, so if you saw on my Twitter tweet, and also I think it's on my Instagram story, Henna has given me some tips and stuff like that, because she has done A-levels and GCSEs and stuff, so I'm using a few of her tips. I'm going to be mentioning them through all the questions that you guys asked me on Instagram as well, and then there'll also be overlays of a few clips of me doing my mind maps and stuff like that I was doing yesterday. But yeah, so I'm gonna get straight on with the questions. So Eve said, how do you revise? So I revise, I think it depends, and she was just a top tip, so I'm gonna merge it into one question. Basically, right, how I revise, I think you find out what learner you are, because there's kinetic, audio and visual learner, and you can do tests online and stuff, but I think I am a visual learner, which is why I like to do things like mind maps and stuff like that and practice papers. It honestly just depends. If you're an audio learner, you might want to go ahead and record yourself talking about revision and listen to yourself back or something like that. It honestly just depends on the type of learner you are. Right now I've been revising, making mind maps and sticking them up and keep reading through them so I remember them. Okay, Megan Day.10, how do you get motivated and how do you not get distracted when revising? By the way, I love you too. I think I get motivated when I revise when I guess I watch revision videos online, and I basically think of how much I want to improve, because I'm not the smartest cookie in the tin. What's it called? I don't know what it's called. I'm not the smartest screw in the box. What was it? Screw no idea. Screw in the toolkit. I don't know. So I do need to get my grades up, and basically you have a predicted grade and a target grade. Your target grade is what they think you should be getting, and then your predicted, I guess, is what they think you're going to get if you keep going how you are. And a lot of my predicteds are a lot under my target grade, so that kind of gave me a kick in realising that I need to definitely step it up a little bit and try to, I guess, revise more. And it motivates me when I'm revising, when I've got my mind maps, because I highlight everything and I think it looks really cute. I don't get distracted. I try not to go on my phone too much, but to be honest, mind maps are really quite fun anyway, because you can highlight and make them look nice, and afterwards I feel I'm quite proud of myself for coming up with a whole mind map. My teacher recommended that I do them to revise, so thanks, Miss. So I have started doing that. Lauren said, best environment to revise in. I recommend, this is Helen said, basically if you change where you are every now and then, every time you take a break, maybe go in a different place in your house, then it just, I don't know how to explain it, but it'll make you feel a little bit more motivated to revise if you're going back to the same place. If you're not going back to the same place, sorry. So maybe just try going different places. But I have my own little revision room, but I also make sure to open the windows and stuff if it's hot, because I feel if I have fresh air, then it motivates me even more, because otherwise I'm really hot and flustered and I can't be bothered to revise. So I know it sounds a little bit detailed and, a bit weird in how much you should be looking at the environment you're revising in, but it honestly does make a big difference in my opinion. Tom said, on average, how many times a week should you sit down and do some revision? I recommend, honestly, I think they recommend about 9 hours a week, 2 hours on each day of the weekend, and then 1 hour on each day of the week, which adds up to 9 hours. But I think obviously don't stress yourself out if there's a day where you can't revise. You can just kind of make up for it the day after. So that is definitely what I recommend, just whenever you can, really. Alice said, do you have end of year exams? If so, when are yours, or have you already had them? How did they go? I haven't actually got my end of year exams, but that is the whole reason I'm revising at the moment, because I have them, when you're watching this video, it will be next week. I think that's starting on Tuesday. And I also have my drama GCSE performance piece, which is quite stressful, and I think that's on Thursday at 1, so be praying for me then, guys, because that will be when my exam is. You can't really do much practice for that without your group, but I do need to learn my monologue for that. And also I'm revising a lot for end of year tests, especially sciences, because I'm really bad at science, so I need to revise for that as well. But hopefully they'll go well as well. If you guys have done your end of year tests, then let me know down below how they went, and if you got your results back, then what did you get? I mean, you don't have to say what you got, but are you proud? Basically, just how did they go? Annabelle said, how many hours of revision homework do you do daily? Similar to the last question, but I think daily, it depends on what I'm doing. Like for example, today we're filming and then I think we're going out and I don't know what time we're getting home, so I might not be able to revise today, but I basically just try whenever I'm free, like I say, to make like an hour to revise. But if I do have a free day, I'll make at least 2 hours ish to revise, depending on what I need to do, how much I need to do, how much I understand it and what I'm doing in the day, and also how motivated I am as well, because that is really important. Natalie said, what grades you expected versus what do you think you would get? Like I said earlier, my expected grades are literally like, I think they're like 7s, 6s and 8s, which is quite high, but I don't think I'm gonna get as good as my target grades say, but we will see. Okay, so they are all the questions. Thank you so much to everyone who asked a question. Just a couple quick tips on revising. I think it's the same as a lot of things. If you're really consistent with your revision, then you will get into a little bit of a rhythm, and then it will feel really normal and you won't feel like, oh, I have to revise. It will just be like a normal thing. It's kind of like doing homework, and I definitely think that honestly, like a mind map took me like 30 minutes, an hour to do, depending on what you need to write on the mind map, and it really does help me a lot. I feel like I learned a lot like when I was doing my mind maps, and you can get your highlighters out and stuff like that. Like I've got a lot of stationery and equipment which really motivates me to revise and stuff like that. So I feel like if you pick yourself up some really nice cute stationery, like some pastel highlighters, or the pen that I got which is like clicky and it gets like, oh, you have like 4 colours and you can write in different colours, I find that really useful as well. Yeah, just stick them all over your wall and then you'll feel really motivated. But I am on the game, like I've got all my notes on the wall, because I feel like before, when I hadn't really been revising, it means that when I actually get my test back, I'm just a bit like, okay, well, cool, like, I got that mark, and then just be like, it's okay, it's an okay mark, like it doesn't really matter. But it does matter in the long run, even if it's not GCSE exams, even if it's just end of year exams, whatever year you're in, make sure you do try your best, because it will prepare you for bigger exams and also your future in like trying really hard and stuff. So I recommend just revising as much as you can, and obviously don't overwork yourself, reward yourself, which is a major thing. Like after you've revised, after I've like revised or done some hard work, I will, you know, reward myself going on my phone for a bit, watching some videos or doing something like that, or going out, which I think is really good as well. So I really hope you guys did enjoy this video. I wish you all the luck in the world with your tests, your revision, whatever you are doing, like whatever tests or anything. I love you all so much, and I will see you in my next video. Bye. So down here you can go ahead and check out my last video, which was a what's on my iPhone 6s, and then down here are my social medias, so you should definitely make sure to check those out and talk to me on those as well.